Ah, Disney. Remember, you had Mickey and Goofy and Donald and Walt and wholesome television that the whole family can watch. Of course, now it's turned into a cesspool of woke trash,
What?
tranny madness,
Fuck.
and of course, racism being rammed down your children's throats.
This country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country.
Parents, are you listening? I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is What's Next. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz Berganzo here. What's next? Your daily dose, as always. Hope you guys are doing well on this day today. Disney. Remember Disney way back. We're not talking now. I'll get to that. But way back, when you had wholesome TV, family-friendly TV. You had Mickey and Goofy and Donald and the whole gang. Why was it family friendly? Because that's what Walt wanted it to be. Walt created it to be such. Now, fast forward. Later on, it's an incarnation of the Mickey Mouse Club. You had future stars, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Ryan Gosling. Now that's all gone. All that's gone. What took its place? Well, woke trash took its place. Terrible writing, terrible characters, forcing things like tranny madness and racism down your children's throats. Question is, parents, what are you doing about it? And if you don't know what's going on, let me fill you in. Here we go. This comes out of the Gateway Pundit. Disney releases woke Proud Family Kids show. Hence the word kids show. Radical children's show pushes Black Lives Matter, anti-white racism, and reparations. Because, of course it does. There you go. There's the show. All right, we're done. No. There's more to come. The woke Disney company has once again proven its hateful anti-American bias. Yes, just when you think Disney couldn't go any lower with all the trash they've spewed over the last 5 years, hold my beer. Woke Disney is teaching our children to be angry young commies who hate themselves and hate their own country. The second season of the rebooted Disney Plus animated series, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, premiered on February 1st, just in time for Black History Month, because, of course, it did. In one of its upcoming episodes, Juneteenth, 14-year-old Penny and her friends decided there's to learn more about Juneteenth's importance in her fictional town of Smithville, California. After digging deeper into Smithville's history, they discovered the city's founder was a slave owner. Dun, dun, dun. What? Penny and compatriots discovered Juneteenth's history when they unearthed terrifying truth that Smithville's founder, of course, was a slave owner. In another scene, Penny and her friends were delivering a speech during which they claimed that this country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country, quote unquote. The descendants of slaves continue to build this. Slaves built this country. And we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering and continue to earn reparations every time we spend. Submerged in a systematic prejudice of racism and white supremes that America was founded with is still not atoned for, kids said. This shows smears Abraham Lincoln and tells children that he did not free the slaves. No, Abe. No, Abe. What disgusting propaganda. The show even promotes hands up, don't shoot, a flat-out bullshit of a lie. Disney went all out on this one. In a scene in which the Disney Plus kids cartoon Proud Family, blatant anti-white propaganda, and wokeness, one tweet. Another scene, the kids were protesting. Maya's parents, Randall Leibowitz Jenkins, told his gay lover, because, of course, you have to have one, Barry, do something using his white privilege. Why are they showing this woke Black Lives Matter propaganda to our kids? One tweeted. Another, end wokeness. The same show was in a hot seat after its depiction of autism in one of its earlier episodes. Yes, they made fun of autism. Wow, the Proud Family is dope for this. I've never seen a cartoon address autism so directly, one tweeted.
This country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country.
Tilled this land from sea to sea to sea. First there was rice, tobacco, sugar cane. Then Whitney did his thing and cotton became king.
And we were its soldiers,
4 million strong.
fighting for America's freedoms, even though we remained America's slaves.
Built this.
Well, we go from woke bullshit and lies to woke mental illness. This coming out abounding in the comics. Ironheart star Zoe Tarakas is deeply grateful upcoming Marvel series will give little trans kids and trans teens something to look at and know that they exist. Yes, because just before, they didn't. Zoe Tarakas, the first trans and non-binary actor, it's another chick joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, says that she is deeply grateful to have been cast in an upcoming Ironheart series because it will give little trans kids and trans teens something to look at and know that they exist.
I have to let you go soon. I did want to end on one unrelated question because, Zoe, I'm very excited for what's around the corner for you right now. It is a big deal. You should be very proud. And I know there's a lot of people who can't wait to see you in the MCU.
Not
what
really.
does joining the MCU mean to you personally, but also what kind of influence do you want to have on that franchise?
That's a great question. I think I was talking about this yesterday, actually. I think as trans people, you're kind of,
Parents,
I mean, growing up, I
Listen
didn't get to see
closely.
myself anywhere, so I didn't really know that I existed, and especially not as in a superhero show or movie. I think, and so I think I just feel deeply grateful and moved that little trans kids and trans teens have something to look at and to know they exist and to know that, you know, they can have superpowers and that, you know, like that's where we belong. We don't just belong in trauma stories on the fringes, dying in things, you know, like we belong there with the big guys. So yeah, it meant a lot to me.
yeah, because, no one cared. As announced by Deadline August 10th, Tarakas is set to appear in the MCU television series as a yet undisclosed, quote-unquote, key character. Well, of course, she's not going to portray Ironheart because that's already been filled. In addition to Tarakas, the series will also star Dominique Thorne, reprising her role as the eponymous Ironheart from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Yes, that wonderful Wakanda movie that paid such a great ode to Chadwick Boseman. Not really. They forgot about his ass 5 minutes into the movie. And then it became Chick Central. And of course, RuPaul's Drag Race star, of course, they had to have one. Ironheart's alphabet casting follows now former fired Disney CEO Bob Chapek, March 22 declaration that after being embroiled in a controversy regarding, he picked on the wrong governor in the wrong state. The company will be using their content to promote their ideal version of the world. Quote, there is a reason alphabet content is at the top of the list. Yes, because we have no original content. For nearly a century, our company's stories have opened minds, dreams, shown the world as it is and how it wished it could be. Yeah, that was Walt's vision, not yours. And now, more than ever before, representing the incredible diversity of our society. We are telling important stories, raising voices, and I believe changing hearts and minds, he continued. And then he started naming their content. These and all other diverse stories of our corporate statements that they are more powerful than any tweet or lobbying effort. And then soon afterwards, he got fired. Disney just can't help themselves. They can't. They cannot help themselves. Open mouth, shove both legs in the throat. Gun, shoot myself. Basically, that is what they're doing on a consistent basis. They don't know how to create anymore. There's no original content. A lot of the writing is lazy, and it's just stupid nonsense. When you are bowing at the altar, when you are getting on your knees, when you are kissing the ass of the woke that represents less than 1% of the Disney fan base, and you're basically telling all other Disney fans to go fuck themselves and fuck themselves really, really hard. They don't care. Because it's not about making money for them anymore. It's not. And I've done a number of videos regarding Disney's downfall, and Disney continues to spiral out of control. Bob Iger, who was brought back after a 15-year stint as the former CEO, is now the current CEO, said that, yeah, we need to change some things. Well, the only way to change some things is to clean the slate. And I mean clean the slate. Get rid of the producers, get rid of the directors, get rid of the writers. You got to get rid of everybody. And you got to bring in people with fresh ideas and, you know, who know how to produce good content, so that way you guys can get back on track. Because if you guys continue to go down this fucking road, you guys are going to go broke. You guys are going to go broke. Me, I could care less because I don't buy your shit. I can care less. You know, if the company blew up tomorrow, no skin off my nose. But when you have millions of children and parents who put their children in front of the TV to watch this, and instead of producing content that's based for them, you're doing it for an agenda. It doesn't benefit the kids. And if I'm the parents, I'm angry as hell for them to continue to push this shit, and especially with what we just saw with the Proud family. And then, of course, the continuing tranny madness. But then again, this is Disney 2023. I'm Josh Berganzo. This is what's next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.